For the intermodal transport of liquid goods in large quantities, tank containers are the ideal solution. Whereas in the past, tanks were integrated into standard containers, today their distinctive shape also makes them clearly recognizable from the outside. Tank containers for liquid goods require a broad range of additional equipment, such as connectors, hoses, pumps, gauges, valves, and much more. Not only the equipment is important, planners, drivers, and operators also need to know how to deal with it. This is crucial whenever hazardous goods need to be transported. Which is why, in order to train its employees and other interested parties, the logistics service provider Heuer has developed a multifunctional training container. And it has now won the company the Innovation Prize for Hazardous Goods 2015 from the German Gefahr magazine. The basis of the container is a tank with 3 compartments. One is accessible, to show what a tank looks like from the inside. The other 2 compartments are fully functional. Our original idea was not only to have an accessible container, but also one that actually works. That's why this 3-compartment container has 2 functional compartments to simulate loading and unloading operations. We can connect hoses, pressurize, repump, and use a siphon tube to empty the container from below as well as from above. In this way, we can train a driver without any risk before we send him on a job with, for instance, a Class 6-1 product one day. The container can also be inspected from above. The top of the container is safely accessible for instructions. The processes in the different compartments can be observed through portholes.
After
our first event in June last year, when we had so many visitors inspecting the container, we noticed that it's far easier for people to understand the processes, which improve communication at all levels. It creates more than a basic understanding, which makes it easier to discuss and organize the transports. As a concrete object, the training container is ideal for demonstrating theory and also for hands-on practice. For example, where the handling of liquids is concerned. And the training container has yet another great advantage. All the participants, from commercial and industrial staff to professional truck drivers, are now familiar with the same concepts when it comes to the subject of tank containers. This is definitely a hands-on tank container. You can examine the specific equipment and work with it. And a special highlight, as far as I'm concerned, is the fact that the portholes enable you to see the liquid inside. There's also a camera installed in there, along with a TV monitor, demonstrating the surging movements during transport, for example. This container has been specially built for training purposes, so that the dispatchers know what's at stake. The dispatchers are given a demonstration. Overall, I think the Heuer Group had a very innovative idea here, and that's why the jury selected it virtually unanimously as the winner of the prize. Since June 2014, the Heuer Group's training container has been in operation at numerous sites all over Europe. It has been used for training around 1,500 people so far. The container is also being made available to customers, safety organizations, and rescue services. In all respects, it's a valuable contribution to improving safety during the transport of hazardous goods.